Well, we like that light that we put up over on the front door of the bus getting in, that we decided to get 3 more. This is what they are, by the way, and you get them at Home Depot. So I'm gonna go ahead and fasten this one temporarily because I'm not gonna put a screw through anything, but if I really like them and they last a long time, I'm gonna make a permanent mount here on my mirror system, put up on the top. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna put this one in facing the chickens. So just to let you know, they do have a solar panel on top. I already took the plastic off, that way I don't have to worry about it after the fact. But I'm basically just gonna take this and just do a cross zip tie X pattern on it, and that's it. Just to hold it in place so that it'll kick on if anything walks in front of my bus to get out to my birds or anything like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this one up, and then we'll get to the back and I'll show you. That one's a little bit more in depth, all right? So I'll see you in a second. On the back, when you're installing one of these lights, it's a little bit different. You don't really have that many good mounting areas that you've got that you can anchor to. So what I like to do for a temporary, because it doesn't really matter if I put a screw through it, is I'm gonna go ahead and use the back eyelid of the upper lights on the back of my bus. And I'm gonna use one of these 5/16 head self-tapping screws just to pretty much get it going where I want it. Now this light is going to be facing out that way, and the one on the other side will be facing out off the back of my bus. Now there is one thing that you want to keep in mind when dealing with these types of lights, and it's the fact that the screws that I'm using won't fit through the holes that are in the back right here. By the way, once you install it, that little button right there on the back of that, that's how you go ahead and turn on. You push button, the light will come on, and then after that you don't have to do nothing, it's on permanently. But these come apart very nicely. It's just a little screw like that, and you can pop this and it'll give me the ability to take this whole thing off just like that, so that I can go ahead and install this bracket without the light. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, if you notice, I was using an impact and I didn't drill that or screw that down tight enough for the impact to engage, and the main reason I didn't is because this shell is plastic and I don't want to break these lights. So anyway, you just basically take that, it's just a little slip hook. You can pop that back in, bring it up so that it locks back into place all the way up, and then you can pull that one just like that. You put this back in and you're pretty much good to go. Make sure that goes all the way up and locks, because it's going to fight you a little bit, mostly because it's got to pop in. And this is another reason why I didn't tighten it that much. I wanted to be able to spin the light. That way I can do some adjustments on it. But try and get that all the way in, and good to go. Just like that. So now I'm going to go ahead and get to the other side and get that one all adjusted, and then I'll do a loop and show you what they all look like. See you guys in a sec. All right, that's better. Let's try this again, shall we? By the way, when it snows up here and the sun comes out, it gets insanely bright. Between one side to the other, I had to go grab my sunglasses in case you were like, whoa, he turned into a bug. Anyway, so I'm going to try and pop a hole through this and then we'll put it together. Oh yeah, that was a lot better. Nice and softly, there we go. Okay, so that's anchored, and like I said, you do have to be careful with these so you don't snap them. It's got that little channel that you feed in there, and I found that you put it in and you twist and pull up, and it usually, if you pull straight up like that, it'll lock it in place, and if not, you can always go the other way. They are a little bit of a hassle sometimes, but you just kind of gotta work them up just like that, and then put that one in, put the light how you want it, just like that, and then put this screw in and you're good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and get all this taken care of just like the other ones, and then I'll do the loop around the bus and show you what the lights look like all the way around. Right, so I'll see you guys in a sec. Okay, well, I've got all the lights on. You can see the one on the top of the mirror there. I'll take you in kind of close. The idea is so that if anything walks within 20 feet of the front of my bus, that light right there on the top is going to kick on, the one over the mirrors. And then we're going to go ahead and go down the side of my bus, because the idea is that if something walks within 20 feet behind my bus to the outside, this light right here will hopefully come on. The one that I put on that eyelet right there that you can barely see. It's right where the solar panel kicks off. That one right there. And then after that, when you're walking up to the back of the bus in the middle of the night, considering we always have to walk from the back to the front, the way it's parked, I have that other light that I installed right up there, just above those lights right there. So I put that one in so that this light will come on. And then when you walk all the way to the front, boom, right about here is where the light's gonna kick on, that I mounted right here, which was the first one that we got, which lights it all up so we can get into the bus. So that was the thought process behind what I'm doing. I'm gonna see how it works, so I'll put some other clips up at night and see if they function properly, and then we'll go from there. So other than that, you guys take care. I'm gonna get going. I got a bunch of stuff to do today. There's a lot of snow on the ground, and whew, try not to get stuff wet, especially the energy logs. So anyway, you take care. I hope you liked the video. Share it with a friend if you would. Leave a like on it if you did like it. And then if you haven't subscribed yet and you want to, click the button. If not, cool, just keep watching. I'm totally fine with that, all right? You guys take care, and I'll see you next time, all right? Don't forget the notification bell, by the way. Later.